He's tapping.
It looks like he tapped. Khabib Nurmagomedov. The eagle rises again. He chokes Justin Gaethje to sleep.
What this guy's been through, we're all lucky that we got to see him fight tonight.
Today, I want to say, it was my last fight. And no way I'm gonna come here without my father. I talked with my mother 3 days. She don't wanna I go fight without father, but I promise her it's gonna be my last fight. And if I give my word, I have to follow this.
You know, I knew that he made the decision under unbelievable emotional stress, and you know, his dad died.
You don't go your whole life and be an incredible competitor like this guy is, and then just one day say, that's it. Right before 30-0, and he's gonna say, I just don't have that competitive spirit anymore. I'm not buying it.
Dana White doesn't seem to accept that Nurmagomedov is going to be retired. White won't accept that.
I wanted to step in the cage with Khabib. And then my next thought was admiration for him and his body of work, and also empathy for him and his scenario. He didn't just lose his father, he lost his best friend, his coach, his mentor, his hero. He lost everything when his dad died.
His father had passed away. Right. He'd been through a lot, been away from his family during that time, and I thought that he made an emotional decision. There was no reason to make a hasty decision like that.
There's not a whole lot of ways you can go on that. Hey, Khabib, are you retired? Oh, hey, Khabib, are you not retired? Yet Dana has found a way to tell this story for 9 weeks. Oh, by the way, we're not done.
So his words to me were, show me something spectacular.
Wow.
And make me want to come back and fight.
But if this Conor sticks around for the next year, how do you not do Khabib versus Conor again?
What does interest you? Would you rather just do a rematch with Conor? Would you like to look elsewhere? What does interest you?
I mean, a rematch with Conor interests me. You know, me and Conor are 1-1.
Well, when you have two guys that are in their position, you know, Dustin's the #1 ranked guy in the world. You got Conor, who's ranked #6, and they want the trilogy. You got to go with the trilogy. So we're probably going to try to put that fight together this summer.
You know, Skip, I believe him when he said it the first time. Yeah. I know how close he was with his father. His father meant everything to him. Yep. And he said his mother asked him not to fight anymore with his father not being in his corner. And he said he promised his mother he would not fight after the Gaethje fight. He would not fight anymore without his dad in his corner. I took him at his word.
And I told you I was gonna hammer on him for a while and try to get him to come back and fight. We got together. We had some great talks. We talked about lots of things, and he was ready to retire. You know, and I think he's done. I don't think he'll come back.
Khabib Nurmagomedov, arguably the greatest of all time, has officially retired.
I come to this sport to show who I am, to become the best. I'm world champion. I'm pound for pound #1. Right now, I feel I don't have nothing to prove, like to show people who I am. Like I do everything in this sport, and you know, it's like I feel I don't need nothing to do.
The UFC is standing down. They are not going to convince him anymore, at least try to convince him. He is no longer the lightweight champion. The title is now vacant, and there will be a vacant title fight on May 15th between Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira. So there's a lot to unpack here.
Ferguson will be 37 in February. Charles Oliveira is 31. Ferguson taller by an inch. He will have a 2.5-inch reach advantage.
Charles Oliveira, he's always got a good angle. Look at that.
Literally just picked him up.
Slam. Oliveira is very, very well prepared. Oh, look at that elbow. He's just so technically proficient in stand-up and on the ground. What's happening here? Look what's happening here.
Oh, he's got him hurt. That's deep.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
He might have broken his arm.
Oh, I couldn't even watch it, Joe. I was looking away.
He might have broken his arm. I mean, we don't know what happened. Oliveira is very well prepared on the ground. His ground game is outstanding. Look at that.
Look
at that transition.
Oh, and look, he's going to get
that
back
transition.
here.
So Charles Oliveira trying to go to 9-1 since returning to 155 pounds. Late elbow there from Ferguson. Charles Bronx Oliveira proving to be too much tonight. Will 8 be enough to earn him his first crack at the elusive UFC lightweight title? We shall see.
I have to thank God, you know, Charles is coming 2021. I'm coming.
Big right from Oliveira. Hammer fist.
Wow. The hype is for real. Man.
Oliveira forces the tap.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Gordon's out. Wow. Power from Charles Oliveira. Another knockout. His second of the year. This guy continues to get it done. Charles Oliveira, another submission. Charles Oliveira trying to end the fight. Tamer with the Hail Mary, but look out. Trying for another submission. And there is the tap. He continues to pile on to his
Trying to lock it up here. Kind of a modified Peruvian choke here, and he's got it.
Charles Oliveira, the first
Was the story from that fight Oliveira emerging as a real player? Maybe a guy who we should have been talking about a few months ago, 155?
The reality is, he should be in there. He should be in a title fight because I believe the guy is that good.
He's, without a doubt, you know, one of the top 3 guys in the world right now.
I have 8 wins in a row. I finish fights, and I'm in the position to be fighting for the belt.
The last fight, as you know, is Khabib versus Justin Gaethje, and we just signed Michael Chandler.
Michael Chandler looks like he's going to the UFC.
He will be there for that fight. He will be training. He will be cutting weight, and he will weigh in case anything happens to Khabib or Justin. So we're excited about that. Great kid, and he is now part of the UFC family.
Unless you're just a complete homer for one organization, you recognize his talent. You don't want your new toy to just sit on the shelf. You want him to be on display as early as possible. So I believe that they're going to go and try to find someone else. And there are a number of guys at 155 that are willing to fight Michael Chandler. It's just a matter of finding the right one.
Well, this just in. So Michael Chandler and Dan Hooker have verbally agreed for UFC 257.
Yeah, like they're gonna give me the new toy. Like I'm gonna break the new toy real quick. They invested like a whole lot of money to get this guy out of his contract and get him over to the UFC, and they're gonna throw him in with me, and I'm gonna like break the toy in 5 minutes. Like, yeah, I can't say I feel sorry for them.
The last trip here to Fight Island, a lot of people thought it was kind of an interesting decision. I wanted to be the guy that said yes when a lot of guys said no. So I stepped up, I said yes, and I reaped a lot of reward.
And look at the big knockdown! Big right hand, Dan's hurt.
It's over. Maximizing the debut.
Going the winner by TKO.
Surprise, surprise! There's a new king in the lightweight division! God bless! See you at the top!
And Chandler was just all over him and put on an incredible performance.
He went out there and he smoked Dan Hooker.
You think if he is done, do you think those are the 2 guys that fight for the lightweight title?
Yeah.
Michael Chandler might be going from one time in the UFC to a world title fight, which would be a bigger compliment. So perhaps I need to reassess who had the better debut. Coming into tonight, it was Justin Gaethje. It might be Michael Chandler. This was something special.
You know, out of the blue, hey, vacant lightweight title, you and Charles Oliveira, and Khabib's retiring for sure. And then I said, absolutely, say no more, tell me where to be, when to be there, and I'll be there.
Dana White needs a lot of credit on this. Look, Vince McMahon 101. Give the audience what they want, but not what they're expecting.
I am happy that Oliveira got the shot. Merit-based wise, actually has the most impressive resume. After he beat Tony Ferguson the way in which he did in December, Charles Oliveira deserved to be fighting for a title next.
Giving up his back! Chandler, that's it! There's the choke! There's the choke! And we have a new
I think there's going to be a moment or multiple moments in this fight where he's going to see it in my eyes. He's going to feel the power that I possess.
Oh, another big right hand. He's hurt. He's hurt badly.